Hey, greetings everyone. This is Mike. I'm coming to you from Samurai Geek Designs, and it's been a while, and I'm kind of still trying to get back into the habit of this. We have been working here all year long on a whole bunch of tiny things and a whole bunch of repetitive work. And ooh, man, one project is probably gonna come back to haunt me, because I didn't want to take the job. It was for a pair of Air Jordans. I don't paint shoes. I know there are plenty of good customizers out there, and that's something I just don't want to do. But I gave myself one giant headache by taking these Air Jordans from a customer who I knew was not going to want to pay for the supplies that I needed, and he didn't. And just a bad paint. Well, the work is good. It's just that the right paints weren't used, and I know that at some point he's gonna run into an issue. For those of you who know, I like to guarantee my artwork, and I like to guarantee every paint finish so that when you get this, nothing scratches off. I mean, this paint is on here. It is the paint on top already is sealed off. So, I mean, unless you drop something on this, unless you drop some paint stripper on this somehow, this will not come off. And I want to thank all of my customers who don't have issues with the work that we do. I mean, sometimes I take a little longer than I should because I don't want to send something out that is not up to my standard. And when people ask me to do that, I am taken out of my comfort zone, and here we are, where I've got a bad project that went out, and I'm really angry with the customer who, just took a lot of advantages of us excuse me, I'm stuttering, while we knew him. But I'm moving along, and I tried to cut this video yesterday, but the AC went out in our studio on Sunday night. It wasn't fixed until about noontime the following day, but I had a box fan right here at the window, and you just heard this really loud buzzing in the video. I'm also using a tablet now, so I feel like a Lilliputian holding a smartphone now. But let me try to get this open for you without... Oh, wait, let me move this off so I can hold it better and quit shaking around. And I apologize for all this. Like I said, I'm trying to get used to this. But here we go. This is one chunk of the interior. I'm going to add a high gloss to the floor down here. The battery is going to go in here. There's a 9-volt battery that is going to hook all the extra lighting up, and the extra lighting is going in the engines and the cockpit. I forgot we did one before, and I forgot why I didn't do any of the lighting inside. But once you take this apart and flip it around, ooh, jeez, the shaking on this. Once you take this apart, the inner workings are pretty dense in here, and there was not enough room to get any LEDs and any fiber optics in here, and then also here, because like I said, I mean, there's cross braces and screws everywhere, and I just didn't want to risk ruining any of the integrity inside by taking it apart, and because I really want all this to keep functioning like a toy. So if I can't put any of the lighting in here, what I'm going to do is that there are some spots where I can drill in from inside and get a light here, get a light here, and I can get a light over here inside of the turret well, and one over here above the bed. And that'll just add a little bit of pop, a little bit of life to the interior. I need to finish out and really attack all these greeblies and really get everything painted and detailed the way it should look. I mean, it's not accurate to what the movie is. I mean, this should be an entire dome here, but still got to play. I got to clean up all my work here. But as you can see, I mean, the interior is just about done. The exterior is already done. I just got to finish up squeezing everything into this area right here. It looks like you've got a lot of space inside, but you've got enough clearance right here to fit the fiber optics and the LED strands. So what I've got going on back here, I don't think you can see them yet, but I've got all of these wired up with fiber optics. The dash, I got to clean up the chairs here. The dash has been painted as well as all of the buttons in there, but I can't seem to get the light in there right. But all of those, this will be lit up. There's going to be a few flashing red LEDs in there just to give it some life. And that's where I'm... Oh, let me come back around this way, because I've had this hooked up all night just to test out the wiring and the LED strands, but the batteries are just about dying out, and I got to get in there and glue one LED strip up on top where it belongs. Let me see if it's still on. Well, I'll get that. But the LED, I kept the LED strips on all night. I just wanted to test the wiring, and I mean, I'm just going to replace the battery that goes in there. But the lighting, everything needs to be hooked up in the cockpit. Everything needs to be put back together, and then I think I'm going to replace the LEDs that go into this spot with some brighter LEDs, just so it gives it a little bit more life when it goes on. Same with the mandibles. I'm going to replace the LEDs in the mandibles so that they're a little brighter. So that's where I'm at on this one, guys. So I'm just about done here, finally. But you guys take care, peace out, and I will see you again on the flip side, I guess. Take care.